cool. The Earth is the ultimate pressure cooker, holding vast reserves of geothermal resources. I recently traveled to the far north to see how one thriving business turned hot water from the Earth into liquid gold. It can get cold in Alaska, real cold. But even here, a structure made entirely of ice is on borrowed time as the spring days grow long and warmer. Here at the Chena Hot Springs Resort, beneath a fabric exoskeleton, stands the resort's second attempt at a permanent ice museum.
The last place was glorious too, but just the elements caught up with us.
Meaning it melted. A fact that at the time earned resort owner Karl a fair amount of ridicule.
Forbes magazine voted that the dumbest business idea of the year in 2004. If you talked to my wife, she was furious. You know, the young lady that was interviewing her she called on the phone, she said, "How could you be so stupid as to build something that would melt?" I said, "Well, I took a frozen asset and turned it to a liquid one."
But undeterred, Bernie went back to the drawing board, turning to another liquid asset. One that has turned this resort into a model of energy self-sufficiency. The hot springs that made this resort famous. The same soothing water that attracts visitors here from around the world heats the resort, generates electricity, and now even cools the ice museum for just $1 a day.
It's called absorption chilling. It's the same as evaporation. You step out of this lake right here and you got water on you, you feel cool, right? Because the water on your skin is evaporating off. This is very important. You have to know how to pour the drink.
These days, Bernie bellies up to the ice bar with his guests to toast the geothermal solution that keeps this place standing. A cold drink will probably go down a lot better in the summer when temperatures in this part of Alaska can rise above 80 degrees. And believe it or not, unlike a lot of ice structures around the world, this one's open year-round. Husband and wife artists and ice carver Steve and Heather Bryce helped create the museum.
Do you find yourself glancing over to the thermometer from time to time, making sure it's cool enough?
This time of year, yeah.
In an environment where temperatures constantly hover in the 20s, the couple made the furnishings, from stunning and intricate sculptures to luxurious bedrooms to the ice bar, where a drink from an ice-carved martini glass is one of the highlights.
Martinis have gotten hotter and hotter, and I'm just pressed to keep up with the demand.
Both the system that keeps this place on ice and the generators that power the resort required patented new technology, because the 165-degree spring water that runs beneath the property wasn't hot enough to run traditional geothermal systems. But the investment, which has saved the resort hundreds of thousands of dollars in diesel fuel cost, has also paid off in ways no one expected.
This last year, we did an exit poll of people that come here and they fill out a card. 14% of our guests came to Chena Hot Springs because of renewable energy. I mean, you can actually get rewarded for just doing what's right. I mean, it's pretty awesome to think that you can make a living selling nature and we get to keep it. I mean, look around you. This is what we sell.
And I was so cold, and I kept looking over that warm water thinking, maybe I should.
Did you go in the water?
No, I didn't, because you have to walk, with your shirt off and trunks. And I went
That would have been great television.
I went and took a hot shower instead.